Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading for July 16th to the 31st, and as this is a general reading, the entire message may not resonate with you. Please take what is in alignment with your own truth and kindly leave the rest, as that is for somebody else. We are looking at the energy that you guys are moving away from, current energies around you, and the energies that you guys are moving towards. So Mercury is going to transit soon. That will be affecting us. So if you are astrologically sensitive, I do recommend that you go and watch an astrologer that you resonate with. Deja vu has been something that has really been coming up for me. I am a Gemini sun. So let me know in the comments down below if you've had some really big deja vu moments, because I know I have. And astrologically speaking, that's kind of what's going on in the stars right now. So if you have those, really be mindful about what it was telling you, what was going on in the dream. Think about the outcome and think about where you want to go. So the death card, the energy that we are moving away from. I feel like just this summer for everybody, we are definitely all being asked to go through some changes and transformations. I feel like we, as Geminis, for this collective with this energy that I'm feeling right now for this reading, have really started to embrace some of these changes that need to be made. I really feel like we are kind of reevaluating and wanting to look at all opportunities. And this judgment, I feel like we are now going to start really acting upon this and releasing. I really feel like we are looking at things in a more of a judgmental way. Like, is this good for us? Do we want to continue this way? Like, for example, if you are questioning your job, really looking at your job in a judgment form of making a pro and con list, right? Like really judging it. Is this in alignment for my highest good? Is this job bringing me the joy that it used to bring me? Is it bringing me the financial security that I'm after? There's just like so many things that I feel like we are looking at and really taking action now, getting very action oriented and really starting to release the things that no longer serve us. With the North Node going into Aries here, we're going to start feeling like we really need to be accomplishing these goals, tasks, our to-do lists. There's going to be a fire under the rumpus to be getting stuff done. But we also need to make sure that we're not making too many changes too quickly. We need to be able to integrate the changes that we're making. We need to be able to assess, like make the change and then integrate. And while we're integrating, assessing how that's like showing up now for us, right? And with the moon card, where we are moving towards, I really feel like we're going to need to pay attention to our emotions. I feel like with this death and releasing process, with this like transformation of the action that we're going to be taking with this judgment card, is then a moment for us to take some reflection, really look at how those changes and how those releases are now affecting us emotionally. How did it affect us to release that thing that was no longer serving us? Do you feel better? Do you need to cry and have a release around it? There's just a sense of really paying attention to the things that start to surface for us as we are making these changes. And I feel like it's going to have moments of real positive reflection. Like sometimes the moon card can be a little bit challenging. I feel for us going forward, it's actually going to be more of like a positive card in the sense that we'll be able to look back and be like, wow, I didn't realize that that one thing was holding me down or burdening me that much. And when I finally just took the axe to it and cut it out, having that moon moment of where you're like, wow, that was really heavy. I'm glad I got that weight off of my shoulders now. So let me know in the comments down below how that's showing up for you, because that's definitely been something that's been showing up for me too. Really getting clear about where I want to go and really removing some certain things in my life that were really, really negative, toxic, and holding me back. So let me know how that's showing up for you, because I knew it was burdensome, but I didn't realize how burdensome. And then I did, and I released it, and it's like, oh, this is a joy. So I really feel like that's going to be the theme over the next few weeks of setting boundaries. And I really feel like this has to do a lot around work too. For some of you, it could be showing up in other areas, but I really feel like this is work related and also home related. You guys really could be going through some changes around your home, needing to move, needing to relocate, needing to get a different roommate, clearing out the clutter. Maybe you guys want to sell your house. There's just stuff going on around the home too, clearing out clutter, changes, things of that nature, releasing things that no longer serve us in our emotional, personal body space, as well as our home space. So energy we're moving away from, death. Going through these transformations. And with Ten of Swords talks about an ending. I feel like for some of us, we just recently were able to kind of cut things out at the beginning of July, cut things out at the beginning of the month, which is now also where this moon card is coming into at the end, being able to reflect on the things and seeing those changes and transformations and the positive effects that they've had on our life, or the negative effects, however you want to look at it, or however it shows up for you in your life. But the Ten of Swords, there is this sense that whatever was like work was too much work for what it was worth, okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles talks about hard work, and the Ten of Swords talks about really emotional, like burdensome energy mentally, but also that coming to an end. So there's a sense of whatever was just really work, really draining, really caused this kind of like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. We like cut that out and we set a boundary. And now I feel like we have this like sense of achievement. There's a sense of happiness because we're like, okay, see, we can do this. We can cut this crap out of our life if we don't want it to be a part of our, realm anymore. And with this Four of Cups, I feel like this was us like releasing the things that no longer served us. And we weren't, there's this moment of, that felt really good to get rid of what I just got rid of, okay? But there's still a sense of things not being completely fulfilled yet. There's still a sense of a little bit of lack, a little bit of like not quite sure. There's still some stuff that needs to be switched up. So even though there was like a sense of accomplishment, that little bit I feel like was now this domino effect that it's like, oh, look at how easy it was to take out that garbage. And now you're kind of like, yeah, I've got some more garbage I got to take out. I really need to sit here and kind of think about what else. And also with the Four of Cups, it does talk about an opportunity that we aren't looking at, right? Like she's more focused on looking in the direction of the Three Cups over here, when really this cup over here that she's not really looking at is the one that holds the treasure. That's the rainbow, right? The rainbow is coming out of this cup. So there is a sense of maybe we weren't feeling like the opportunity was going to be there if we got rid of this other. There's just a sense of almost kind of like a fear holding us back. Like if we do cut out this, what's going to replace it? Maybe it was in regards to finances for you. Maybe you were scared to say no to a certain job because you didn't want those finances to go away. But when we clear the space, the universe can bring in something that's better for us, right? That's the hope. So there's also been a lot of anxiety. I personally have been having a lot of anxiety. Try to just stay grounded and breathe through it. I feel like it's just how the like astro weather is right now for everybody. So if you are astrologically sensitive, you could be picking up on some of these. Go watch some of the videos about talking about Pluto and Pluto bouncing back and forth between Capricorn and Aquarius, because now Pluto's back in Capricorn. That's causing some tensions. Every time Pluto goes back and forth between a sign, there's, upsets. So that could be causing tension. Pluto's also squaring a bunch of planets. So there's just a sense of real big changes and transformations, which can really be anxiety provoking, especially when we don't know really the way forward. So, however that's showing up for you, really just know that you're not alone with the anxiety. Page of Cups. I really feel like we are being asked to really dream big. So with this Four of Cups energy, how she wasn't really looking at the cup that had the opportunity, there is this sense of dream really big. Go after the things that you really want to go for, even if they, seem out of this world or unattainable. There is just really this sense of clearing away things that no longer serve us, clearing away even things like limiting belief patterns and stuff like that, and really allowing ourselves to go after our wildest dreams, okay? It might not show up exactly like how you want it to in your life, but I really feel like if we shoot high, right? If we aim for the moon, we're going to land amongst the stars. I really feel like that is so. You might not get all the way to the very tippy top of what you wanted to achieve, but I feel like you're going to get close, right? I feel like that is the energy with us right now, is going after the things that we really want, being really clear. And if we're willing to do the work and cut away the BS that's holding us back, then we are going to just be free to go after that. And again, the Judgment cards. We have the Judgment card twice. There is this real sense of releasing things that no longer serve us in all areas of our life. I know astrologically speaking, this is really showing up in our home life too, relationships, things of that matter. But really in any area that you feel like you need to declutter, because with the South Node going into Libra, depending on when that house falls in for you, that is an area of clearing and releasing, okay? So look into that if that is something that resonates with you. But again, just this real sense of judging things in the matter of, does this bring me happiness? Does this bring me what I'm looking for? Is this in alignment with me? Being very judgmental about the things around you so that you can start choosing things that are in alignment for your highest good, that are getting you the happiness that you want, as far as being able to attain the life that you want, having the people around you that you want, as far as friendships, relationships, connections, social connections, work connections. There's just a real sense of really being asked to release things, really releasing and decluttering, and getting very clear in our mind and really picturing and speaking what we want into existence. Don't talk about the things that you don't want. Like if you want a good paying job with like a nice boss, don't be like, I don't want a bad boss. I don't want a mean boss. Just say, I want a nice boss. I want a boss that I work well with. Stay focused on thinking and speaking about the things that you want, and really try to not even bring attention to the things that you don't want, right? Okay. Really getting very clear about staying focused on what you want, releasing the things with love that no longer serve you. Okay, I release that with love and I send it up to source with love. I'm going to stay focused on the things that I really want to see in my life right now. And the energy is going to continue to be very strong, potent, and powerful this summer. So just, if you are astrologically sensitive, go watch some forecasts. It really helps me, at least, to understand the energy that I'm working with that's really difficult. And also where Saturn is currently located in our chart right now, it is just like work, some more work, and then work, and get up and work, and then do some more work, and then work while you're sleeping. So this hard work is going to pay off. So also let me know in the comments down below, have you been like working too much? Which is a great problem to have, right? Like I would rather be able to pay my bills than not, but also as a human, that's the key word, human, not a robot. I need a day off. I need a break. I want to play some video games and just relax, watch TV, sleep. So just, I know the hard work is going to pay off, but let me know in the comments down below. Have you just been like getting extra shifts at work, or your boss is relying on you a little bit more to be a little bit more responsible, or you got like another second job and they're giving you more hours than you had originally agreed to? Just let me know how that's showing up for you, because work has definitely been a theme for me. So I am blessed to have this day. So when I am feeling overwhelmed, I have to take a moment and find myself in a moment of gratitude, because otherwise I can get a little spicy sometimes. So I am blessed to have this day. I am blessed to have this much work. Okay, I am beautiful just as I am. Really embracing your beauty, your inner beauty and your outer beauty. And I am unique and embrace my imperfections. We all make mistakes. It doesn't make you any less. So for anybody that needs to hear that, you know, mistakes are made. I made a mistake not too long ago. Wasn't a big deal, but still kind of made me feel a little inadequate. And I had to remind myself that I am a human just like everybody else, and we all make mistakes, and that is what makes us unique and different and human. So let me know in the comments down below how this is all showing up and resonating for you guys, because I love to hear from you guys. So if you got anything from this message, please consider liking, sharing, or subscribing. And as always, love yourself, trust yourself, and believe in yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, Gemini.